Breaking news out of Major League Baseball, Alex Bregman headed to Boston. Third baseman has agreed to a 3-year, $120 million deal with the Red Sox. The deal includes an opt-out after the first and second season. Two-time All-Star, spent his entire 9-year career in Houston, winning 2 World Series championships with the Astros. This past season, batted .260, 26 homers, 75 RBIs for the Astro, won a Gold Glove award as well, and now he brings that Gold Glove to an already stellar Red Sox infield. And for more, welcome in former MLB Executive of the Year and CBS Sports baseball insider Jim Bowden. Jim, it's a pretty good deal for both sides. How did it get done?
Yeah, a huge deal, I think, for Alex Bregman. A short-term deal, of course, 3 years, $120 million, but you have the flexibility of opting out after each year of the contract. And if he decides to stay in for 3 years, it's 3 years, $120. Remember, he turned down 6 years at $156 with the Houston Astros. And so for him to go back on the market, he'd only have to get 3 years at $12 a year to beat that contract. So it ends up being a really good short-term financial deal for Alex Bregman. But for the Red Sox, Akeem, this fills the biggest need they had this offseason. They wanted to get a right-handed pull hitter. It was #1 on manager Alex Cora's wish list, and they finally land him after the entire winter of trying to bring him to Beantown.
You know I'm an Alex Bregman fan, so this is certainly a win for Boston. But when you look at that infield now, with Rafael Devers, Trevor Story, hopefully a full season of health for him, where are you putting Alex Bregman in that infield?
Well, it's not about where I'm putting him, right? It's
That's where Alex Cora,
Alex Cora is going to put him, right? And Alex Cora has said previously on Nesson, if they sign Bregman, he would play second base for Boston, where, in Alex's word, he believes that Bregman would be a Gold Glove second baseman. I don't disagree with that. I think he can be a Gold Glove second baseman, but I got to tell you, as a former GM looking at the Red Sox infield, if I wanted to put my best defensive infield, Bregman would play third base, Rafael Devers would move from third to first base, Tristan Casas would become the DH, and I'd let Christian Campbell, the rookie, win second base with Story at shortstop. But that does not appear to be what Boston's going to do. So it looks like Devers really doesn't want to move from third to first, so he'll probably stay put at third, and then Bregman will play second base for Boston. And I think playing at Fenway Park, playing half your games with a green monster in left field is going to be huge for Alex Bregman. And to your point, because you and I both have loved Bregman as we've covered the Astros in the postseason for the last 8 years, the one thing we know about him, no one works the count better than Alex Bregman. No one leads by example better than Alex Bregman. Now, if you want to have a veteran player for the young players to look up to and to watch and to develop, and remember, the Red Sox are loaded with young players, both at the Major League and AAA level, you want Bregman to be one of those leaders. So this is a huge pickup for them for the next few years.
You mentioned getting a right-handed bat in the lineup. Do you anticipate that Bregman, with a lot, he likes to lift the ball to left, how much of an advantage that will be for him playing at home at Fenway, going up against the Green Monster? Because a lot of his home runs are those sky-high drives to left field. He's not a big oppo guy, so bringing him in and hitting right-handed, to me, that's a huge plus for him playing at Fenway.
Yeah, he's a dead pull hitter, as you said, and Fenway Park, that wall right down that left field line is so short. But to your point, a lot of his fly balls that get out in Houston, they will also get out at Fenway Park. And it does balance their lineup up there. They're a little bit too left-handed in that lineup, top to bottom, so to be able to have that right-hand bat to put with Devers there in the 2 or 3 spot, wherever Alex ends up putting him, is a perfect fit for this lineup.
So Alex Bregman's career in Houston comes to an end. 2 World Series championships there. What does this mean now for Houston as they sort of signify a rebuild and be in sort of that rebuild mode?
Well, you know, they already replaced Alex Bregman with the Kyle Tucker trade to the Cubs. Isaac Paredes will now play third base. They signed Christian Walker in free agency. He now plays first base. But the big question for the Houston Astros is this outfield, and how quick can their prospects develop? The headliner in the Kyle Tucker trade was third baseman Cam Smith. He's expected to be the future left fielder of the Astros. They also have another prospect by the name of Jacob Melton in their farm system. They think he's going to be an answer as well. But the question is, how quick can those two guys get to the big leagues? Because right now, at least on paper, the Astros have the worst offensive outfield of all 30 teams.
Well, a big get for the Boston Red Sox as they agree to a deal with Alex Bregman, the two-time All-Star, two-time World Series champion, and Boston trying to get back to the playoffs. They've missed the postseason the last 3 seasons. As you take a look at the odds to win the division, Yankees have the shortest odds at +100, followed by the O's and Red Sox. Boston making a major move, 3 years, $120 million for Alex Bregman.